Relief from today's record-setting heat on the way. We have a cold front coming through right now that did spark some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Many of you not really seeing much for rainfall. The storms very quickly fizzled out as they worked their way eastward. Basically, the atmosphere wasn't that well set up to keep those storms going. A few lingering thunderstorms south of Lee County at this point. We should be quiet within the next hour. And that front comes through to cool us off after hitting 100 degrees, if not the upper 90s. Across a lot of our area as of this afternoon. This is some of the warmest weather we've seen in about a decade. Rockford has not seen a 100-degree day since July 17th of 2012. Also ties today's record set in 1988. Now we do get heat like this every so often, so it's not a big surprise that we're getting all the way up to 100 degrees this afternoon. But this could happen a lot more often as our climate continues to warm. Today is Show Your Stripes Day, where meteorologists across the nation talk about what global climate change is doing to our temperatures. And as you can see, we get closer to the present time, the world is warming up at an accelerated and unnatural rate as we continue to pump all sorts of carbon up into the atmosphere. So basically it gives the Earth a fever, and we've got to come up with some solutions to help cool everything off again and get that carbon out of the atmosphere. Now, what does that do to the local level in Rockford? Well, as you can see, we still get our cold years. There's a lot of variability there, but lately, last couple decades, we've seen warmer years becoming more extreme and those cooler years becoming less frequent. And that leads to some hot summers. The last couple summers in a row have been some of the hottest on record. That could set the stage for more hot days like we saw as of today, but not every day. Tonight, in fact, we cool back off into the upper 60s with some breezy west winds. Tomorrow, temperatures are still above average. They're still warm for this time of year, but not quite the heat that we saw today. Also seeing some lower humidity and some breezy northwest winds under a sunny sky. I think the humidity is going to be the big change. We go from uncomfortable levels of humidity back down to spectacular levels of humidity. Basically, we don't really feel the moisture in the air. As a result, that heat is a little more manageable. And we'll stay like that for the next couple days. Thursday has temperatures close to 90, same for Friday under a sunny sky. We get into the weekend, could see another cold front come through. That'll drop us back down to average by early next week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we'll stay a little closer to average. Looking long term, as you can see, still some heat every so often, but the 80s look to stay. The 90s and 100s might be out of the forecast for a little while.